Hi Scorpio, welcome back. So Scorpio, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to be going back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip them if you need to. It's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't make it fit when it doesn't fit, okay? But we're going to go ahead and get started. My readings are timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. Before I get into the overall energy here, Scorpio, I want you to know that I did not have any intention of doing your reading first, or certainly doing it today. I actually was planning on either taking some time away before I did the next round, or possibly starting with fire signs or Aries. But I guess because it's Scorpio season, and I just thought about that, right? We just rolled into Scorpio season, so this makes sense to me now. But it was like a clear insistence that no, Scorpio's first. So you kind of bumped yourself up energetically, I guess, in line. And so we're going to go ahead and get to you first. And happy birthday to any of my Scorpios celebrating birthdays in October and November. All right. So the energy that I was feeling when I was meditating on the collective Scorpion energy was a very interesting energy. I kept seeing skulls and roses, and then it looked like, I think it's the album cover of Guns N' Roses. Some of you might like that band, or may resonate with Guns or Roses, or Skulls and Roses. Very scorpionic image, right? Okay, and not to typecast you, but it is a very scorpionic image. And then right on the heels of that, I got a song, and the song was, I honestly don't know the name of the artist, but he says, I didn't mean to cut you out. And now we're just strangers. If you know the name of that song, I'm sorry, it's not coming to me, but that was really the only lyric I could hear. I didn't mean to cut you out. That might not even be the actual lyric. I'm sure it'll come to me, but I'm sure some of you will know. So please put it in the comment section if you know what song that is. But, yeah, obviously the song is about, you know, being cut out, okay? So some of you may resonate with that message. That may have something to do with this connection. Take it, leave it. Let's get into the tarot and see, okay? So you have the numinous here. This is the overall energy, right? Pisces energy for some of you. But this is all about the unknown, the unknowable, ESP, psychic abilities, the unseen, right? Now, some of you might be actually tapping into your spiritual self, your psychic gifts, especially if you're an intuitive Scorpio. That may actually be helping you kind of feel your way out of this situation, or feel your way through this connection. It could be that you have a psychic connection with this person if they're an intuit. But it also talks about secrets and mysteries and, you know, what's hidden, right? Okay, so there might be some shadow work around this, Scorpio, that you're needing to do, okay? And there might be secrets and mysteries and all of that good stuff entangled into this mess, is what I heard. So this should be an interesting reading, because I'm getting a lot of interesting messages right off the bat. No wonder they wanted me to do you first. So you have the devil in your overall energy, Scorpio. This is Capricorn energy for some of you. But really what this is talking about is feeling a sense of, really, I was going to say, like some sense of obligation, but then they gave me the word belonging. So I feel like some of you go back and forth between this desire to belong, but also this desire to kind of maybe be on your own. I heard a lone wolf, or your own character. Okay, so, and I don't know why the word caricatures. No, I didn't say that right. Caricatures. I don't know. They keep trying to give me a word, but whatever. We'll pass on that one. Anyways, it's the sense, Scorpio, of feeling bound. Now, some of you are like bound and determined to get your freedom, to assert your will, or to assert a desire that you have, okay? Because I'm getting a lot of passionate energy coming through, even though I don't have a lot of passionate cards. Although, as I say that, they gave me a little mini book here, which it's a misfire, so I'm going to put it back. But the first card out is the Emperor. So that's that intense energy, okay, that either you or the person you're connecting with is bringing forth during this time frame. Interestingly enough, this person is in the King of Wands. Whether they're masculine or feminine, they may be coming off just also very, I heard not back down, don't back down. These people are looking in opposite directions, so you may not be seeing eye to eye with this person in the current energy, or maybe as we go into the future energy. This person is in this position right now where they're trying to prioritize things that make them feel more confident, more in control, more in a leadership position, okay? So it's like right now you're prioritizing maybe your freedom. I keep hearing obligations, things that maybe you are tied to or that you need to take care of. This person over here is kind of focused in a different direction than you, Scorpio. So they may be looking at life very differently than you right now, or experiencing things very differently than you right now. Even if you're looking at the same situation, your perspectives of it may be very different than each other's, right? Okay. And there's some sort of space here, whether that's emotional space or physical space. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into what led up to the now moment and look at the recent past. And then we're going to look at how you genuinely feel about each other, what you're thinking, your perspective about each other, any hopes that you may have, and what most likely future outcome. They're giving me a song, sorry. It's the final countdown. So it's the final countdown of something. Interesting. Okay. So, yes, let's see what led up to this, Scorpio. I also want to note that like I said, I sat down with intentions to do a different zodiac sign. So I had to restart my camera, right? But I ended up restarting it 3 times. So the number 3 may be important. But also there's like this stop, start, stop, start, stop, start energy going on. Okay, that could be a repetitive theme with this person, or just like in general, it feels like, you know, every time you start to move forward, maybe you get a setback, or, you know, yeah, kind of like that push-pull type of energy going on here, Scorpio. There's like a lot of different things going on, I feel, in the Scorpion energy, that it's getting hard for me to narrow it down into one story. So I actually feel like there's more than likely more than one storyline going on within Scorpio's season, but I'm going to do my best to try and keep it together. I feel very scattered, okay? So I feel like you might be feeling pulled in many different directions, or you have many different things that are pulling at you, possibly, okay? But let's go ahead and see. So, 2 of Wands, the Lovers, the 3 of Discs, and the Moon. So that's that secretive psychic energy as well, okay? It's like kind of being at a crossroads here, Scorpio, especially when it comes to relationships, or this particular relationship. It's like wanting cooperation, but then not being able to feel things out, okay? There is a picture of a triangle here. So for some of you, like I said, there's multiple priorities pulling at you, or others of you, there could have been multiple people involved into this connection, okay, whether that be the involvement of family and friends into the relationship, or other relationships involved into this relationship. I'm getting a feeling this is super complicated. So again, I'm trying to keep it simple, but take it as it resonates, right? It's this indecision is coming from maybe too many hands in the pot, okay? Too many things pulling at you, and not being able to really suss out how you feel. And suss out is not a word I think I've ever said, and I'm not sure I used that correctly, but that's the wording they gave me. it's like really needing to use your intuition or pay attention to your emotions or psychic gifts to be able to kind of feel out what is correct for you, okay? So I feel like you being pulled in a lot of different directions and trying to figure out what feels best to you. And some of you, it can make you feel like sometimes you're feeling a bit trapped or that you can't do what you want because there are so many things maybe weighing on you or things that require your attention during this time frame. Let's see this person's recent past energy. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you, Scorpio. Some of you that I'm reading for, the secretiveness is around having more than one connection, okay? And I mean intimate connection. But you're going to know if that's for you, right? Don't make that fit if it's not for you. All right, so how's this person feeling? Recent past energy. Death and rebirth, 10 of Wands. Page of Wands. I'm feeling a lot of frustration. I'm feeling a lot of irritation. I cannot tell if this is coming from the Scorpio energy or the person you're connecting with, but we'll see. Oh my gosh, there's the moon again. Okay. So there's either hidden motives, hidden feelings, or secrets. Okay. They're giving me the song Secret Lovers. All right. But take it as it resonates. You're showing up in this person's recent past. This person may have unwillingly, begrudgingly kind of moved forward from the connection in search of something new. Okay, but yet still having hidden motives or having deeper emotions than maybe what they're showing, Scorpio. Maybe they are trying to hide the emotion out of pride, as this is a very prideful energy. You could have had an ending with this person, but it could also be that this person has gone through a lot of changes in their life, maybe within their work environment, maybe in other relationships, but they're kind of striving for this polarity of going from feeling down in the dumps to feeling like elation and joy. And it's such a quick change that it's not sustainable. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this person is trying to jump ship from their own emotions by escapism, or pretending they're fine when they're not fine. Okay, you know what that looks like, Scorpio? When people like jump relationships, you know, they go from one intense connection straight into another intense connection to help them get over the prior connection. It produces a lot of emotional karma because there's lingering baggage. So what they end up doing, Scorpio, is they end up bringing that prior baggage right into the next connection. It plays out all over again into that connection. And if they jump ship again, it will play out into that connection. Now, this could be resonating for this person as to how they've dealt with things, but this could also be resonating with you. That maybe some of you, and be honest with yourself if you do this, jump from connection to connection only to find yourself right back in the same situation with the same person but in a different body, and yeah, you keep getting slapped with that karma. All right, now some of you, it's like you kind of have that going on with this person where you have repetitive cycles maybe with this person, but that's kind of what I'm getting, whether that's you, whether that's them, I don't care. Someone's bringing prior baggage into what they think is a new beginning, but they're about to repeat history, okay? So let's look at perception. Okay, so that song's coming through again. You didn't have to cut me out. And you treat me like a stranger. Okay, I think that's what's coming through. All right, so how do you view this connection? All right, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Empress, and Temperance. So, Scorpio, there is this part of you that wants to emotionally express yourself, but sometimes you feel like you're on the outside looking in. There's that 3 again, so I have 2 triangles. Some of you, this is a third party situation, or there was multiple people kind of sticking their opinion in or having some sort of impact on the connection. All right. Others of you, you've went back and forth. Others of you, that is not a third party, I should say. It's more so of going back and forth on whether or not you want to emotionally reconcile with someone. You know, like trying to, the softer part of you, Scorpio, whether you're male or female, has emotions here. And you've tried to see it from 2 different vantage points, but I do feel like when you're feeling empathetic, when you're feeling emotional, when you're in that state, it does have you wanting to reach out to this person or wanting to kind of open up. But I feel like there's something inside of you that kind of makes you look into another direction. And it could be the sense of like, well, not wanting to feel that you're going to be tied to that, or not really sure if maybe you should prioritize self or your independence instead. I feel like for some of you, there is an emotional attraction here, okay? You may see this person as someone who has the capability of being very soft towards you, but also at the same time, they're very independent or maybe very different than you, okay? You may view this person as having 2 very different sides to them, and sometimes hard for you to know which side you're going to get, okay? Which may make it hard for you to be emotionally vulnerable to this person at times because of that. Let's see how this person is perceiving you. Ooh. The 3 of Wands. I just feel like every time I go into this person's energy, I feel this very hectic type of vibe going on. So, I don't know. They might have a hectic schedule, okay? Or you might. 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 8 of Cups. So this person here, Scorpio, is again totally faced in a different direction. This person may be purposely trying to ignore the connection, or maybe they've done that in the past, or they're just entirely focused somewhere else right now, okay? Maybe because they have a hectic schedule, and it could be related to work, right? But either way, this person is, they're focused somewhere else, okay? So this person is, whether they're intentionally or unintentionally, kind of not giving their attention to the connection. This person may be thinking about like where their next steps are going to be in life, maybe some things that they need to plan for in the future. They're in this mode of kind of walking away also from things that don't serve them anymore or that don't fit their future plans. This person is trying to be strong, okay? I feel like what they said is, they made a decision and I'm sticking to it. So somebody's made a decision and they're sticking to it and the other person knows, okay? And also this could be Leo that you're dealing with, but it doesn't have to be. I have several signs out, but this person is really relying on their strength to get them through this and to be able to kind of part ways with things that are no longer on their path. But the thing is, Scorpio, that this person is still carrying some baggage with them in their emotional space. So again, when we carry emotional baggage into our new beginnings, we still have to deal with the emotional baggage, right? Like you can leave a relationship, you can leave a job because you don't like it, but just remember, you're taking yourself with you when you go into the next relationship or the next job, right? Like your emotions come with you, and usually it's never really an issue with the place that you work or your partner. It's usually an issue with the way that we emotionally cope with things, because we get what we vibrate, we get how we feel. That's how law of attraction works, right? So I feel like this person's going to have to deal with these deeper emotions before they're going to be able to truly have a new beginning. And they're trying to take this very prideful approach, but it may bite them, okay? This person may also view you, Scorpio, as emotionally distant, or they may have given up on the connection. I'm just going to say that because they're not faced at all in your direction, okay? And certainly you would know if this person gave up, and if they did, it took them a lot of strength because they did have a lot of emotion, but the struggle was too much for them, okay? At least for right now. But if you didn't have an ending, then this person is just, like I said, entirely focused in another direction right now, okay? It's not that they don't care, it's just that they've got other things pulling their attention. So that was perception, thought. Now we're going to go into the emotional space. How are you feeling underneath it all? How are they feeling underneath it all? You know what that's interesting is I didn't even put it together till just now that my camera is crooked. I just noticed that as well. Oh well, my painting is not crooked, my camera is. Anyways, what I was gonna say is that I said at the beginning of the reading that the number 3 could be significant. I had to restart the video 3 times. Then I saw 3 here, then I saw 3 here. So like I said, 333, you also may be seeing that on the clock. 3s may be significant to you. In the emotional space, 9 of Swords, the Strength card, the High Priestess. And the 4 of Wands, Scorpio. First of all, some of you have someone that completely stresses you out. May or may not be this person. Could be, like I said, Leo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn are the ones that I'm seeing in particular. But it could be any zodiac sign. I just get a sense of like, regardless of someone's zodiac sign, there is someone that is definitely stressing you emotionally. And I feel like you're trying to use your intuition to find the path that is for you or the partner that is for you, okay? Some of you, it's like emotionally feeling exhausted, drained, like you gave your power away. Some of you have given your power away to another person by letting them control your emotions. And I say that, I tread lightly with that because I know that Scorpios, you like to be the one in the power position when it comes to emotions. But sometimes those deep emotions that you have make you vulnerable to others. Because when people always know how you're feeling, they can manipulate that. You know what I'm saying? So, or because you're such a deep feeling person and this person knows that, they use that to their advantage possibly, okay? Even if it's to make you mad or stress you out, it's advantageous to them is the word that I'm giving. And I think you know that. Like, I don't think you're oblivious to that. I think some of you are like kind of over that. You're tired of that. You're tired of maybe someone being able to do that to your emotions. So you're trying to find a path of least resistance. You're trying to find a way out or a way to be able to have some more stability in your life. A way to kind of overcome the struggle here and follow your intuition into something that is bigger and brighter and better for you. But then still feeling trapped somewhat, whether that's actually contractually trapped, maybe through a commitment or through emotional means, mental means, spiritual means, okay? Let's see this person's emotions. This whole reading, I've been like very uncertain. I was uncertain as to why I was being called to do this reading today, and then I was uncertain on the messages that I was getting. And so I don't believe in coincidences, Scorpio. There might be, like I said, a lot of uncertainty, and it could be because there's a lot of unknowns here. You know. But I feel a lot of uncertainty. Okay. Let's see how this person's emotionally feeling. Well, you're in their heart. Okay. So, Temperance, the King of Cups, and the Six of Swords, and the Two of Swords. That's weird. All of a sudden, I felt like I wanted to yawn. I don't know. Maybe some of you need to yawn. I don't know why that came through. Yawning is usually yawning and sneezing to me are significant as a reader because it's energy shifting in my body. So I felt an energy shift. Let's say that when I went to this person's heart space. So. Yawning to me also can be a sign that this person is not paying attention to their physical health, or they are like maybe sitting too long or not staying hydrated enough or not getting enough sleep, etc. And their body is trying to signal to them to pay attention to their well-being, okay? But either way, this person is trying to temper their emotions when it comes to the connection. And it's like I heard an unwilling participant. Like this person is unwilling to participate in the noise, in the uncertainty. Okay, so if there was uncertainty around the connection, that's one of the things that makes this person want to kind of go in a different direction, Scorpio. Even though emotionally they hold you in their heart and they would like some sort of peace or resolution here. This person is also not going to put up with any turmoil that they feel will confuse them. And it could be that the reason that they feel that way is because they fear it. Maybe not because you want to bring turmoil to them, but that's because it's a fear that they have. But take it as it resonates. There is a lot of uncertainty in this person's energy of not really being sure which direction to go, or maybe what is on their path, okay, of least resistance. Because I do feel like this person is of two hearts. Sometimes they want to see things come into balance, and other times I feel like this person is I was going to say something else, but they gave me emotionally distant. Okay, whether I feel it's them, but it could also be they feel that from you. And they're giving me that song again. So let's see what your hope is here, Scorpio. Queen of Cups, Princess of Swords. So, okay, I heard the word emotional vampire. So, oh, whoa, emotional vampire. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's you or them. I mean, you want to be at peace with the way that you're feeling, right? Okay, you don't want to feel drained or tested. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to feel that you're in control of your emotional space. Oh, I see. Some of you want to cut your emotions off to this person, or you have. Especially if it was draining to you. I'm feeling a lot of stress come through, and it's coming through behind my shoulder blades. Some of you might carry stress between the shoulder blades behind here. Or you might have, I feel it's stress induced, but particularly in that area is where I felt it. What is this person's hope? They want security, stability, family, connectedness, groundedness. Scorpio, I want to give you a pep talk, but I'm going to wait till the end and see if I still want to do it. A good one. Not a mean one, but let's see what the future cards hold. Now, keep in mind, all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. Okay, you're in the driver's seat, no one else. The Tower, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Cups. How did I know that? Gratitude, and the Princess of Discs. Okay, so when it all falls apart, Scorpio, sometimes it's falling together, right? Sometimes it feels like things were sent to destroy us when really it was to create this perfect opportunity or this perfect bouncing off point for you to begin anew, like rise from the ashes type stuff, okay? And I feel like when this energy is done playing out, you're going to have a lot of satisfaction and gratitude for the new beginning that's coming out of what seems like an unstable ending. Okay. You know, and I feel like I've done so many of these you versus them readings, and I have noticed a lot of erratic energy in Scorpio's relationship sector, but also a lot of old stuff coming through and old endings, but it keeps replaying in your life. So I kind of get frustrated because I want the cards to tell me a different story, but some of you are consistently repeating karmic patterns, and not because you want to, not because you're being punished. Don't take this the wrong way, but it's just simply because that's where your focus has been. Oh my gosh, there's a fox in that yard. Sorry, don't mind my face. It's not every day you see a fox running through someone's yard. Okay. That's only the second time in my life I've ever seen a fox. So obviously that's significant. Foxes may be significant. It was a small one. Anyways, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, because like I said, I don't feel it's intentional. I just feel like some of you have an expectation about relationships. And because that's the expectation, you keep getting the same results. Okay, or you've been focused in a way with your thoughts and your emotions that are not allowing new energy or new opportunities to come through the relationship sector. And some of you, it's because you've not really let go of something that you needed to let go of. However, I do feel the Tower is coming in. This is going to free you of that karmic cycle. And actually maybe even bring in some truth and clarity here for you, because what comes after, what seems like something you don't want, something much better. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of you were holding on to something that didn't serve you for fear of that you would not be able to get better, or that life would not get better, and life is always improving, and you're always going to be able to call into you something improved, okay, whether that be an improvement in the relationship or an improvement in who you're attracting to you next, okay? But whatever's coming in, Scorpio, it looks beautiful, and just in time for your birthday season. Thank you. All right, so there's some blessings here. There's things to be grateful for. There's an opportunity to begin again, okay? This is something that has a lot of potential, a lot of growth potential. This might have been something you prayed for, okay? So some of you are being released from something toxic, or a toxic cycle, or a toxic person that maybe you held on to for too long, or you've held on to the point that it stressed you out. But there's something coming in via the Tower, which is usually things that are out of our control, that may at first feel like a loss, but then right on the heels of that, you realize this is something you prayed for. This is a blessing. This is something to have an immense amount of gratitude around. And so I feel like, this is a good Tower, okay? A good surprise. So let's see what's on this person's side. Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords again. I feel an immense amount of fatigue on this person's side. They may have physical stuff going on. Again, I'm getting that message again, okay? This person is headed in the direction of learning some new things, okay, about themselves, getting some new ideas. This person is looking for more peacefulness in their life, more equal give and take. I just feel like, Scorpio, some of you, this is a connection where you went this way and this person has went this way, okay? And someone, whether you or they, has had a hard time accepting that. But it's like time to release this, okay? Because it's bound you long enough, and it's not that you're losing anything, because you're going to gain everything when you stop giving this your focus, you stop giving this your attention, okay? And it may even be that if it's what you're wanting is this person to come back towards your direction, that there may be a change that allows for that to happen, okay? So keep an open mind. But I'm saying for most of you, it's this sense of like, this person, either way, just being on a totally different page than you. I don't know how else I can say that. Like a totally different... Y'all are not on the same page, okay? For now. Okay, so sorry, I didn't mean to stop, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to get another message. I really want to see my Scorpios invite some new energy into their love lives, okay? And it could just be that I'm tapping into the Scorpios. Don't mind me playing with my hair, I'm sweaty, okay? I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just that I'm attracting the group of Scorpios that are going through endings. But I feel like even in the Scorpios that I know, in my own life, I want to see them truly appreciate and invite new opportunities, new experiences. As I feel like some of you are holding yourself back, you know what I'm saying? Sorry about that. I was getting ready to go into a tangent, but I'm not going to. Let me just say this. I would love to see all of my Scorpios get everything they want and more, and you deserve more than whatever this is that you have going on, all right? But until you feel deserving of it and you hold yourself to that higher standard, you can't call it into you, all right? As long as you're accepting less than what you deserve, and trying to bypass being direct or making any major changes, then you're going to keep calling this into you, and it's a fixed sign thing, right? And I have way more fixed placements in my chart than are good for me, so I understand this, but at the same time, I've had to give myself that same pep talk. So I just feel like, Scorpio, you're deserving of so much more, and that so much more is coming through, which is the good news. But it's not like you're easily letting go of something. The universe is kind of taking its time with you, okay? The universe is trying to be gentle to you, right? But there is going to come to this point where change will be inevitable. And you may see that as a bad thing, but it's not a bad thing. It's a blessing in disguise. All right. Success. As I say that card of success. Of course. So success is yours, Scorpio, okay? You don't have to be the outsider. Some of you typecast yourselves as the outsiders, but I feel like most of you secretly want the sense of belonging and the sense of success, and it's coming for you. Okay. So that looks beautiful. Let's get one overall guidance card. We'll leave it there. Vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Vulnerability. Not the easiest thing to do, right? But that's kind of what this is calling for in order for things to change. Oops, there was one more card. Soul solitude. This says, your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude. This is a time for you to pause, reflect, and a time for you. So find some time for yourself, Scorpio, to pause and reflect. Get in touch with your emotions. Don't be afraid to be open about that. That will set you free. There's some changes coming in that are going to suit you just fine. And yeah, let things play out naturally and normally. Good things are coming to you, Scorpio. Until next time, I hope that you enjoyed this. Oh, zodiac signs you might be dealing with. Like I said, the primary signs I'm seeing is Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, but I also have Aries and Taurus. Could be another Scorpio or someone with Scorpio in their chart. Sagittarius. Yep, those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing. But keep in mind that it can be any zodiac sign, as this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if it did resonate, do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, because I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana, linked in the description box below. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, you could do so in the About section. Either way, I'm wishing you the very best, Scorpio. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.